What's going on, guys? Welcome back. And today I'm just going to be doing kind of an unscripted video reflecting on 2021 and discussing what's to come in the year of 2022 for the channel and entertainment, just basically everything. And I like to do these at the end of every year to kind of just have a chat with you guys and open up a little bit more about my personal life. You may have heard me mention briefly in my 2021 ranking video that 2021 was not a great time for my personal life. It's not like it was awful. I did get to spend a lot of time with family. I got to see some family that I don't usually get to see, so that was a good opportunity. There were a lot of good things that came out of 2021 for my personal life, but also a lot of bad things. You may remember in the summer, I disappeared from YouTube for like a couple weeks to a month, and that's because I got really sick. I didn't get COVID, but I got this terrible sickness. I actually felt like I was gonna die. Obviously I wasn't, but I felt so gross. It was awful. And then I don't think I've talked about this, but my grandmother died a couple months ago in October, and she had had dementia for 3 or 4 years before that, but it was just kind of really fast. It kind of came out of nowhere. It was just one day, oh, she's not looking too good, you gotta come down and see her. And I'm still processing it, really. It just came so quickly, and that was not a good time for me either. It was definitely a hard time, but really, as I said in my ranking video recently, media, entertainment, as well as YouTube and social media really did make this year a better time for me, being able to collaborate with different people, interact with people, and then just being able to watch a lot of pretty good shows and movies and stuff like Falcon and Winter Soldier, Bad Batch, stuff that I already talked about. I really loved kind of sharing my opinions on the internet, and I really do have to thank my very respectful subscriber base for that, because I have a lot of hot takes, unpopular opinions, etc., and I have a very respectful fan base, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. You really are respectful. You make me feel like I can express my opinions just in a realistic manner, like I can actually really express myself without feeling like I have to restrict my thoughts on things, so I really do have to express my appreciation for that. And I really did improve my editing skills and, my production quality on my videos this year. I took a Comtech class in school, or at least online school, and I got introduced to a lot of new apps, a lot of new softwares, and I was really able to upgrade my video editing game, and I think that I've gotten a lot better in my video editing skills, video production, and hopefully I'll just keep getting better and better. I use iMovie to edit my videos currently, but I did use this app called Premiere Rush, I want to say, and it was just very useful for editing stuff. I used it for school projects, but I also use it for some videos. I can't use it anymore because I don't use my school account anymore, but I did use it for some videos earlier in the year. But I mostly use iMovie now. It's very similar to iMovie, but it's slightly different, a little bit more advanced. I don't quite like iMovie as much as it, but iMovie is still pretty solid. And as I said, being able to interact with a lot of you guys through social media this year really did make it a better time. I have a lot of people that I want to thank. One of them being Israel Animation. Dude, you have been such an avid supporter of the channel over the past year, and I cannot thank you enough for that. He has commented on almost every video of mine, and just knowing that I at least have one person who enjoys watching or listening to me is awesome. That's why I do this. Knowing that there's one person that enjoys my stuff is what motivates me to keep making stuff, and thank you so much, dude. He also cast me in his upcoming Spider-Man 3D rendered Lego film, and I am going to be playing Spider-Man himself. I'm really looking forward to playing that character. Hopefully I can do him justice, but thank you for the opportunity, dude, and thank you for being such an avid supporter of the channel over the year. And my friend Ian Baker, he's come on the channel a couple times. He usually talks about shows with me, but thank you so much, dude. You've been such a great help over the year. You've been a great supporter of the channel, great supporter of me in real life as well, and you've been very helpful in video production and stuff, so thank you. And there are a few other people whose names I want to list off who have been avid supporters of the channel over the past couple months or the past year. Mester Matty, Airy Animations, Jack Otherstar, Dylan Gasser Studios, Jacob Brixalot, and Max Reviews, or Braden. Thank you, all of you, for supporting the channel. Even if you haven't been supporting the channel for a long time, your support is much appreciated. A lot of you guys have commented quite frequently on my videos, and I appreciate that a lot. Just knowing that people actually watch my stuff and enjoy it, it's just fun having discussions with people on movies, Lego, whatever it might be that I am discussing. It's just much appreciated that everyone is contributing and joining into the discussion. And once again, and thank you guys for making me feel like I can really kind of be real with my opinions and thoughts on things without restricting them. I used to be a lot more like that. I used to be kind of just the super fan of everything because I felt like I couldn't stray away from the popular opinion. But now, as you might be able to tell by my previous video, I'm not really afraid to do that. And 2022, there are some things that are coming out that I'm interested in. Like, a lot of the Star Wars stuff coming out does seem pretty interesting to me. I'm really looking forward to The Bad Batch Season 2, because I love the first season, as you may have seen in my recent ranking video. The Book of Boba Fett is still going on. I'm really looking forward to watching the rest of that. I may or may not talk about every episode of that show. I was thinking I might because I did that for The Mandalorian last year, but I'm not sure if I want to talk about every episode individually because not a lot of people seem to tune into the previous video and join in on the discussion. I will do a video once the season's over, though, that's for sure. There's some other Star Wars stuff, like Obi-Wan Kenobi, I am kind of apprehensive about. There are a lot of things about that show that I'm a little bit concerned about, but, like, Ewan McGregor's coming back. Come on, that's kind of cool. And we also got the Cassian Andor show, which I really don't care about. I didn't really care about his character in Rogue One. I don't know why I should care about him now. I don't know if I'll watch that show. And I think that's all the Star Wars stuff that's coming out this year. There is some interesting stuff coming out. I'm looking forward to some of it. And, you know, we got Fantastic Beasts 3. That's probably my most anticipated thing currently. I really can't wait for it. I'm glad that we're finally getting more Wizarding World-related stuff. Mission Impossible 7 as well is coming out in a couple months. I'm really looking forward to that. I thought the last movie was excellent. It was a really well-made movie. And Knives Out 2, I believe, the sequel to Knives Out is coming out sometime this year. As you may be able to guess, a lot of the Marvel stuff I don't really care about right now. I might see it eventually. If I do, I'll be sure to make videos on it, but I'm not rushing out to see it, especially because of the new Omicron variant. That's particularly dangerous, kind of wreaking havoc in my area. I want to stay safe, so I'm not rushing out to theaters or anything like that. But whenever I do get the opportunity to check out anything that you guys would be interested in seeing a video on, I will for sure talk about it on the channel. And yeah, I am cautiously optimistic about 2022. There are some things that I want to try and do this year that I didn't try as hard to do last year. I do want to get out in the world more this year, unlike last year. There are more things I want to try this year, but yeah, that's about all I have to say here in this video. You guys just please let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. Once again, feel free to open up. I am perfectly happy to have a personal discussion, just kind of talk about life in general. That's kind of deep, I guess, but I like to take time in videos like this to just kind of have discussions with you guys about the previous year and our experiences, as well as what we're thinking going into the next year. So, yeah, that's about all I have to say here in this video. Once again, thank you to all the people that I did name off here. Thank you for your support on the channel, and I really cannot wait to see what happens in 2022. So, thank you guys all for watching. Please let me know all your thoughts in the comments below, and of course, as always, I hope you guys have a great day. Take care.